Hello, my name is North, and I'm bringing you some more Star Fox WiiU news onto my channel. And Star Fox on the Wii U will have an optional co-op mode and dual screen cutscenes as well. This is coming from a Kotaku interview with Miyamoto. This is what Miyamoto had to say. To me, what's most important is probably the gyro sensor in the gamepad. It's a little bit hard to understand, but when you're looking in that third person view, you can see what's happening straight ahead of you. But when you have the cockpit view, you actually have to look over and see what's to either side. The third person view of the entire area, what it does, it gives you a broader view of what is happening around you. Certainly more than you can see when you're in that cockpit view. And so as we get deeper into the missions of the game, we'll be able to use that to give people reasons to take advantage of that. So for example, if they're in a course or a level, they may need to figure out where the exit is, so they have to be flying around, looking up and around to find that. We've designed it so there's the ability for co-op play where one player is able to pilot the ship and the other player is able to use the gamepad and be the gunner, so they can just aim and shoot. They don't have to worry about flying. We're still developing the game, but one thing we always like to try to do is have some sort of way for people to play together. And the thing about these types of space shooter games is that they're fairly easy to get into, but they can look somewhat intimidating and complicated. So this time what we're doing is we actually have a mode. We just didn't show it. We've designed it so there's the ability for co-op play where one player is able to pilot the ship and the other player is able to use the gamepad and be the gunner, so they can aim and shoot. They don't have to worry about flying. If there's an event scene or cinema scene, because you've got your cockpit view, that's reserved for you. The event could be playing out on the TV. You've got a different view of that, so we'll be able to take advantage of being able to feel more like you're part of the event that's happening because of your ability to look around with that second screen. Miyamoto has also pondered multiple vehicles, including mechs for Star Fox WiiU. He calls this year the year of Star Fox, and this is taken from an interview that Entertainment Weekly did with Miyamoto. So this is what Entertainment Weekly asked. Can you talk about what it's been like bringing Star Fox to the Wii U? Miyamoto answered, we worked on some ideas around Star Fox back during the Wii days, but the problem was that we didn't have any new ideas to bring to the game. I wasn't particularly interested in just making another Star Fox game with better graphics and better sound. Ooh, that sounds completely opposite to what the other guys are doing on the other consoles, because you can guarantee that, you know, if there's a game to be remade with better graphics, and you can guarantee that the other consoles, you know, will do it. You just only got to look at The Last of Us remastered, you know. So we set that aside back then. This time, as we were doing our experiments and we found this idea of doing a two-screen gameplay, I was particularly interested in a new style of play where you have the cockpit view on one screen and you have the third-person standard Star Fox view on the TV screen, and how these two screens could interact with one another. The idea of having a helicopter style game and being able to then drop a robot down and tether it and operate the robot that you dropped while you're controlling the helicopter, there are a lot of new and different ideas that we simply couldn't have had if we didn't have the Wii U gamepad. Entertainment Weekly asked, is Project God something that will grow into its own game, or do you see it being absorbed into a larger game? Miyamoto answered, perhaps if you noticed in Project God there was a Star Fox logo on the cameras. I have different ideas for what would be possible, but haven't finalised anything yet. One idea that I had for Star Fox is something like the Thunderbirds TV series, where they had all these different vehicles and mechs that they could use. I'm not certain, but one thing I think about Star Fox is that instead of just a ship-based adventure that we've seen in previous Star Fox games, there's multiple different mechs and vehicles and things like that, or things that they use, and maybe within that the Project God style of gameplay could be one element of that larger scale thing. The other analogy I've been using with the team is that the Star Fox games that we used to make were Star Fox for the movie theatre, a big dramatic adventure, and this time with our focus it's a little bit more of Star Fox if it were a TV series. So maybe Project God is the TV series of Star Fox that runs late at night, and the main missions of Star Fox are the TV series that runs in prime time. Entertainment Weekly asked, out of interest, who is your favourite character to play in Smash Brothers? Miyamoto answered, I haven't played Smash Brothers thoroughly yet, but my suspicion is that I would probably play as Star Fox. Playing as Kirby might be a little bit easier, but Entertainment Weekly butted in saying you prefer a challenge, and then Miyamoto answered saying this is going to be the year of Star Fox. I'll play as Star Fox for a while. So yeah, that's pretty much what I have to talk about in this video. Let me know your thoughts about where Star Fox is heading. I'm looking forward to seeing our first look at this game. We probably might see our first look this year, and then it probably might come to E3 2015, and then it probably might come out next year. So yeah, that's pretty much what I've got to talk about in this video. Hopefully my next video is a video where I give my E3 2014 thoughts. But if you guys in fact did find this video useful or informative, please don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. If you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more Wii and Wii U content. But until next time, I'm out of here for now. Goodbye.